Hey everyone, so this is Shelby down in the bottom screen. She actually attended our 8-day Device Masters course, and this is Michelle Cox, our computer repair trainer, and she's on vacation right now, so don't mind her shirt. And I'm Nicole. I am the cell phone repair trainer here, one of the cell phone repair trainers here at CellBotics, and we wanted to do a little interview with Shelby just to talk about don't mind the ring. I don't know. All right. Now, Michelle. So just want to ask you a couple of questions to Shelby and just let you hear her story, and maybe you can relate to her story, and hopefully that'll motivate you to finally do what you've been wanting to do by going to one of our classes. Okay. So Shelby, really quick. So I'd like to start by you just what made you think about getting into repair, and kind of what is your background like before you came to this class? Kind of what was your background? Did you have repair experience, no repair experience? Just give us a little rundown about you.
So I had no repair experience whatsoever. I was an IT assistant before that. I liked it. I enjoyed the work. So I decided I wanted to try it, but I didn't want to go to college. That's expensive, right? So
yeah, and long.
Yeah, so I found your school and I decided to go, and I wanted to go into this particular field because it's in demand.
Yeah, and where do you live at? So some people, they're like, oh, you got to travel, and we try to explain to them that if there was a school on every corner, the market would be saturated. So it is really good that you travel. So where are you actually located at?
Northeastern Nevada.
Very good. So we're in Greenville, South Carolina, and you traveled all the way out. So you bit the bullet, and you did what most people don't do, and I think it's paying off for you in the long run. So, so you have zero repair experience. You were an assistant, tech assistant, and then you came to our course. Now, what did you do while you were in course? So let's just talk about that, and then we're going to talk about what you're doing now. But while you were actually in class, how did you feel about the class? You know, did you like it? Did you touch things? You know, that kind of stuff.
I liked class. The first day we got to break into some phones and start repair, and I think I got to repair like 15 or 20 towers with Michelle. So lots of experience. Hands-on.
Yeah. And okay, great. And so when you got home, what was like, did you have any struggles like getting going? Was there anything that just like a normal person might run into? Kind of what did you do when you got back home?
So when I got back home, I started immediately looking for jobs in the field. I started applying right away, and I got discouraged. It was a little bit slow at first just because the hiring process, the application process, it's a long go. But it was
around about month. I don't have that in front of me.
What was that?
What was the roundabout month that you took your class? Year and month?
June. I took the June 3rd class.
Yeah. Okay, and that's 2019.
2019.
Okay. Sorry, I know who you are, but the dates, you know, they just get away with me. All right, so it is September now, right? September 2019. So you applied for some jobs. Did you get a chance to meet anyone at all, even if it be family or customers or anything, or did you just go for the job? You wanted the jobs?
I started doing a little bit here and there. Like I broke into my husband's PlayStation, and I did that right when I got home. And then before I'd even got home, I helped some family get their food truck point of sale set up. So I did a lot of different stuff before I actually got a job, just to keep me, you know, fresh and going.
That's awesome. That's great. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, no, you're a mom, right? So you have
3 kids.
3 kids, and you did this. So that's awesome. Okay. All right. And so now we're in September, and you do have a job, right?
Yep.
And I know you worked with Michelle, and Michelle had Michelle, you want to explain what you and her talked about and what you guys did?
Okay, with Shelby and I, because Shelby was amazing. We went through workstations all the way down, every form factor, all the way down from the large workstations all the way down to the ultralights. Shelby went through them all. Then we started going after that. We went through diagnostics, and then we went through laptops. And I threw all the hardest laptops at her, and she just would not quit. She went through every one of them. She was picking it up. Superstar, rock star. And hey, everybody can't be a Shelby, but remember, she started from nowhere. I mean, she had no experience, and she just really rocked it.
That's awesome. So you kind of wrote a letter for her to take for job interviews, or?
Oh, absolutely. She called me, and then we text back and forth, and she wrote me. She's like, would you recommend me? I said, absolutely. No, unequivocally. Yeah. Just send me the information. And I sent the letter that day. The guy called me. I talked to him, and I told him she is not a quitter. Everything she sets her mind to, she does. Her work is meticulous. And here we go 3 or 4 weeks later, a couple of weeks later, you're like, hey, Shelby just called. She got the job. And I'm like, amazing. I was so happy.
And I know that, Shelby, we had
great stuff.
We talked like hours before you actually got the call about the job. And we were talking about just getting you back on, and we spent some time on the phone. I was just trying to like remotivate you and recenter you and what the plan was. And then you like text me like 4 hours later, and you're like, I got the job. And so we don't need to know where you work, but if you can just talk about your job, and if you love it, I'm sure you do. And what are you doing? And what are you making? And all that kind of stuff. We don't want them to know where you work.
So I actually got a job as a contractor for a mining company here locally, actually for the state of Nevada. And what I'm doing is I'm migrating some devices from one domain to another. It's a really long, tedious process, but they offered me $28 an hour.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, we're so happy for you that you were able to use that skill set. And hopefully you still fix phones and things and computers on the side. And so you might not need to because you're going to make such amazing income. But because I know you got per diem and everything, which is just awesome, and you get to work outside a lot, which is great. That's always fun.
Yeah.
So let me ask a question right quick, Nicole.
Yeah.
Shelby, how has your training helped you with this new job?
It's helped me a lot. There is a lot of hardware repair involved. And then not only that, but I don't sit in the office. I'm actually on mine sites. So I get to go outside. I get to repair devices, but I also get to get into software. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't have had near the confidence to apply for a job like this without the training and the help from you guys.
Awesome. And
that's awesome.
I wanted to ask you about the CellBotics tech site. Have you been on there at all? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like the information was valuable? Was it a lot of information?
I think the information's invaluable. I mean, it's anytime I was feeling discouraged or I wasn't sure if I had the right tools or the right parts, I just got on there or I reached out to you guys. So lots of good support there.
Even that you have the job now, even if you're on the job and you have a question, you can just hit it up on the text or call us, and we're always going to be there to help you. So
yeah.
Great. Well, I think that sums it up. We don't want to take any more of your day. I know that you're really busy. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this with us and just share your story. We're just hoping that people can relate. We've got a mom here. Are you a single mom, by the way?
Yes, ma'am.
The grabs, boys. Get in line. I'm joking. Single mom of 3, got her IT job now. She's making $28 an hour. She came to our class with no experience. Can't get any better than that story. We are really proud of you, Shelby. And every time I can tag you in something or screenshot something from you, I do. And the only reason I do it is because I am just honestly so proud of you. Me being a single mom too, I just relate to you so well. And I can't gush about you enough,
Exactly.
Right? So just keep up the good work, and if you need us for anything, you just let us know. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye, Michelle. Bye, Shelby.
Bye-bye.